Today we're baking a chocolate cake using a Jamie Oliver recipe, and we're going to reduce the amount of sugar we use. Make sure you watch till the end to see how it turns out, and please remember to subscribe if you like this content. And if you have any suggestions of what we should try next, please leave a comment below. So let's get started. We use 3 eggs, 200 grams of butter, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of cacao powder instead of cocoa powder, 200 grams of plain flour and 140 grams of sugar instead of the 200 grams stated in the recipe. If you've seen other videos in the series, you'll already understand that sugar provides structure, colour and moisture, and not just sweetness to the cake. But how much sugar do you actually need? Or have we just become accustomed to really sweet things? We're hoping that by sharing these recipes, we may inspire others to reduce the amount of sugar they're baking with. So the reason I'm using cacao instead of cocoa powder is that cacao is made from raw beans. It has no additives and is minimally processed, so I prefer it. I recommend cracking the eggs in a bowl first, just in case you end up with shell in the mixture. We're going to mix all the ingredients using the KitchenAid with the paddle attachment. So once it's fully combined, we're going to divide the batter between 2 lined cake tins and bake them for 15 minutes at 180 degrees or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. While they're baking, we'll make the topping and filling. For the topping, I'm going to melt 100 grams of good quality dark chocolate and mix it with about 50 grams of butter. Usually recipes will add sugar to this, but I'm not going to. And set it aside. Then I've got 300 milliliters of double cream, which I'm going to whip until we have soft peaks. And finally, I'm going to chop up some strawberries. Now that the cakes have cooled down, we can assemble. I'm going to spread the cream over the base, and then pop the other cake on top. Now it's time to pour on the chocolate sauce, and this will harden slightly as it cools. And then I'm going to pop the fruit on top. So let's give this a try. It's nice. The sponge is chocolatey, sweet enough, and goes very well with the cream and strawberries. Generally, chocolate cake made with cocoa powder can be on the drier side, and there are a few changes I would make next time round. I would probably reduce the amount of flour and add a little liquid like water or milk to the batter to make sure the cake isn't dry. I would also completely cover the top of the cake with berries. The tartness works really well with the chocolate. And of course, the berries add extra nutrients, but a few studies also suggest that having berries with carbs could reduce the insulin response. So my overall opinion, the amount of sugar in the cake is correct, but the cake on the whole could be improved to make it more yummy. I feel another video coming on. If you'd like to bake with less sugar, make sure you check out the other videos in this series. I'll leave the link here. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.